Hello everyone, my name is Jingwei. Our project is Western Sydney International Airport, and I will cover the summary and the recommendation at the end. I will give the headline result and what we recommend to make the project success. We assess the project using the New South Wales Treasury CBA framework with a 6% real discount rate over a 40-year horizon. From a financial perspective, counting only the market cash flow, the model shows NPV equal to minus 2.11 billion Australian dollar and the IRR equal to 4.48%, below the 6% benchmark. On a standalone commercial basis, the airport is not financially viable. From a economic perspective, once we include the broader public benefits, around 28,000 construction jobs, improved time saving and freight efficiency, and around 150 kilotons of CO2 reduction per year. The case flips positive. Economic NPV equal to positive 4.2 billion Australian dollar, and the EIRR equal to 9.5%, with an economic payback around 2038. In short, financial returns are modest, but the public value is strong. With staged delivery and disciplined risk management, the project can meet the Sydney's long-term avoidance needs and support the Western Parkline City, contributing uh, contributing around 24 billion Australian dollar to the GDP over 30 years. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My part focus on the project description of the Western Sydney International Airport. Western Sydney International, or WSI, is designed as a curfew-free, full-services domestic and international airport that will transform the Western Parkland city and drive long-term economic growth. To support this, it is fully integrated with a new rail link, the Sydney Metro Western Sydney Airport line, ensuring fast and reliable access from its opening day. The airport is expected to handle around 10 million passengers annually within the first decade and generate over 22,000 jobs during construction, helping strengthen the regional labor market. The project is funded by government through equity and debt to ensure stage development and future expansion capacity. The metro line will include 6 new stations and fully automated the train running up to 12 service per hour, supporting the airport's 24-hour operation and improving accessibility for surrounding communities. Overall, the combination of WSI airports and metro and the metro connection will contribute to delivering the 30-minute city vision, enabling residents to reach jobs, services, and the airport more efficiently. This makes the project a key catalyst for growth, connectivity, and urban development in Western Sydney. Thank you.
Our team's data mainly comes from two sources. First, the WSA company annual report, and second, our own assumptions based on the New South Wales Treasury CBA guidelines. The annual report gives us real project information such as capital cost, government investment ratio, and the construction timeline. The assumptions we made using the CBA guidelines help fill in missing data, including revenue forecast, discount rate, and project life. We divide these assumptions into monetary and non-monetary categories. Monetary assumptions include capital investment, operating costs, and discount rate. Non-monetary assumptions focus on social and environmental impact. In the CBA, we evaluate the project from two perspectives, the financial and the social economic. All values are in constant 2024 Australian dollars, and the discount rate is 6%. From the financial perspective, the project shows an NPV of minus 2.11 billion AUD and an IRR of 4.48%, which is lower than the benchmark of the 6%. The payback year is around 2046. and the project cannot recover the investment within its 40 years life. So financial is not viable on its own. However, from the social economic perspective, the picture changes. When we include benefits like jobs creation, GDP growth, and the carbon reduction, the NPV becomes plus 4.2 billion. The IRR increased to 9.5%, and the payback years move forward to around 2038. Overall, the project may not make commercial profit, but as a public infrastructure investment, it brings strong economic and social benefits, making it worthwhile long-term project for the community.
My name is Muyang Li. Today I will present the complete course of the West Sydney International Airport project, a transformative once-in-a-generation investment for Australia. Our comprehensive evolution confirms the project is not just feasible but high advantageous. From a fanatical perspective, the rest are clear and positive. Our essentials are absolute present value of positive $1.54 billion and internal rate of return of 6.8%, which exceeds the probably central benchmark and a benefit cost ratio on 1.10 means for every dollar investor, we get $1.10 back. This demonstrates solid long-term financial value, but the true value of this project is far beyond the balance sheet. Economical and socially, it's a powerhouse. It will inject over $254 billion into our national GPT and creating more than 28,000 jobs during the construction. It will save community and business time value at around $1.2 billion and is designed with the modern, sustainable project to reduce the environmental impact. Correctly is diverse to the critical infrastructure need to unlock at the protection of West Park City, creating a connected to 20 mini city and probably waiting ready for Sydney. Of course, every project this code is risk. Our science shows that success depends on the achieved percent demand and maintain strict cost control. Therefore, our return is clear process. We must continue strategy support margin and buy risk project and into the soccer. Thank you.
Let's start about the baseline model. The baseline model assumes a capex of 1.21 billion Australian dollar per year during construction with a 6% real discount rate. Operations start in 2026 with 8 million passengers, each generating 80 Australian dollar revenue and 45 Australian dollar cost. Revenue growth by 3% annually, giving an IRR around 6.8%. This baseline provides the foundation of our quantitative and qualitative analysis. We applied one-way sensitivity and scenario analysis to test uncertainty. For sensitivity, passenger revenue has the biggest effect on NPV, followed by passenger cost, while passenger number and growth rate have smaller impacts. In the optimistic case, capex drops by 10% and benefits rise by 15%. In the pessimistic case, capex increases by 10% and benefits fall by 15%. These results show that cost and demand are key factors for project feasibility. Our qualitative risk matrix identifies major threats such as capex overrun, schedule delays, demand shortfall, and supply chain issues. The most critical risks are capex overrun, ORAT delay, and health and safety, rated as very likely and major to catastrophic. In summary, both analyses highlight that controlling cost, schedule, and demand is essential for the long-term success for the Western Sydney Airport project.
Finally, I'm going to talk about the recommendation and succession. First, adopt a progressive assurance is focus, scope, contract system, and readiness. We run NPV, IRR, and BCR at each. Design to budget or say any scope script. Second is de-risk demand. Earlier airline or freight commitments, diversify carriers, balance aero or non-aero revenues, align with the Metro WSA to lock in access and time saving. Third, control costs and delivery, reference high-risk packages, add indexation clauses, use modular capacity to match ramp-up, track with earned value and active contingencies. Fourth, circular environment and social license. Commit to net zero pathway plus target noise or land use mitigation. Finally, keep a live risk and trigger pack. After opening, running annual exposed CBAs, apply real option for expansion and use line value capture to bolster sustainability. Thank you.